Good morning, guys. So today for math, we're actually going to be reading a book that's about money, and then you guys are going to get to sort some money afterwards. So this book is called A Dollar, a Penny, How Much, and How Many. And it's a rhyming book, so you guys can try to help me write those words at the end, okay? It says by Brian P. Clary, and it's illustrated by Brian Gable. A dollar, a penny, how much and how many? Money is the term for coins and bills that people use to buy things such as pizzas, pencils, planes, and chains, and shoes. Very good. U.S. coins are metal, small and round, while bills are made of paper cut rectangular with famous folks portrayed. You can see the coins and then the bills. Common coins are pennies, nickels, dimes, and quarters too. And you'll know how much each is worth before this lesson's through. So you can tell it's our penny, remember, because it's that copper color and it's got Abraham Lincoln on the front. And then our nickel, remember, is fat and it's bigger than the dimes and it's got that building on the back. And then our dime is the smallest one with the ridges, and then our quarter is the bigger one with George Washington on the front. Pennies each are worth 1 cent. A nickel is worth 5. It takes 10 cents to make a dime. A quarter's 25. Remember, a penny's worth 1. That nickel's worth 5. That dime, it takes 10 different pennies, and then the quarter, it would take 25 pennies to equal it. A dollar's worth a lot of coins. A lot of coins can look a lot of different ways. Let's go inside the store and see how each cat pays. Jenny brought 4 quarters. Remember we said we can count by quarters. We say 25, 50, 75, a dollar. So 4 quarters, while 10 dimes came with her brother. Anna paid 100 pennies taken from her mother. So 100 pennies one at a time. Jack hands over 7 dimes. So let's think about it. It's like having 7 tens. So what's 7 tens? That would be 70, very good. And then 1 quarter, which would be 25 more. So then we'd be at 95, and then plus 5 more pennies, which made a dollar. All these combinations prove to be the same as Jenny's. So you can buy things in many different ways. Paper money doesn't look or feel like coins at all, but it can also pay for things, however large or small. Common bills include the 20, 10, and 5 and 1. So if you look, the 20 has Andrew Jackson on it, and then we have the $5 bill has Abraham Lincoln. So Abraham Lincoln is on a coin and a bill, and then the $1 bill has George Washington. He's on a coin and a bill. With special inks, most green and black, we print them by the ton. A $20 bill can buy a $20 book, but there are other ways to pay with different bills. Just look. So just like how you can use different coins for a dollar, you can do the same thing. 4 $5 are worth. Let's count by 5. So 5, 10, 15, 20. So it'd take 4 $5 to get that 20, or 2 tens would do it too. Or $21 bills would pay the funds. That's just name a few. Money is not magical. It does not grow on trees. It's something you can save or lend or spend on what you please. So when you save, it means you keep it, and then lend means you give it to somebody, and spend means that you give it away or spend it at a store. In back are stacks of money facts, so you'll have to have me to thank when you take your knowledge off to class or take it to the bank. So it says, so what is money, do you know? So let's see. You can see our pennies down here in the back of the penny and the front of the penny. And remember, it's worth 1 cent. And it's the easiest one to recognize because it's the only one with that copper color. And then we have our nickel, and our nickel, remember, is worth 5 cents. Very good. Remember, it has the smooth edges and it's thicker. And then we have our dime. Our dime is the smallest one. Remember, it has that torch and those 2 branches on the back, and it's got those ridges, so it's small. But even though it's smaller than the penny and the nickel, it's worth 10 cents. And then the larger coin, the quarter, you can tell because it's got, remember, George Washington on the the front, and then on the back it usually has an eagle, but we saw so many different coins with different pictures on the back of the quarters, because remember there's a quarter for every state, and the quarters were 25. So we have our $1 bills, our $5 bills, our $10 bills, and our $20 bills. And our bills are a little bit easier to recognize because they have the number on each side. So you can look and see the number automatically on how much they're worth. All right, guys. So we're going to connect to Seesaw now, and you guys are going to sort some money. So you're going to have to sort the coin, put the name on it, and tell how much it's worth for each coin, okay? All right, you guys did an awesome job. Thank you.